This program has been made possible by contributions from our viewers. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Drew. Welcome to the Beggars Woodshop. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You are most welcome. Thank you for joining me here, and thank you for inviting me into your homes, laps, hands, well, just however you happen to be viewing this program. Welcome to all of our new subscribers. You are most welcome as well. Thank you very much for joining me here. Well, I gotta say, this is going to be a fun little topic. We got a couple other things I'm going to mention, but let's start with the shameless pitch, shall we? If you end up liking this video, or any of the other videos I've put out, and you want to help support the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. You can also support us financially by following the link below in the description to our GoFundMe campaign. If you wish to contribute a tool you might want to donate to us, or you think you've got a Shopsmith accessory we can use, leave a comment down below and I will get back to you. So, let's talk sharpening. So for the longest time, when Shopsmith first started, what was the only way you could take this machine and sharpen? Well, you pull out your disc sander and you start sharpening that way. You'd use your table, or in some cases, your tool rest for your lathe. And there's even, in Power Tool Woodworking for Everyone, there is a jig that actually shows a good way to sharpen your lathe chisels. Now, Shopsmith has since made a jig for such a thing. And yes, you use your disc sander, and you can still do that today. You can even use your belt sander, or even your strip sander. In fact, the strip sander has better luck with the accessories to sharpen your tools. Now, in Power Tool Woodworking for Everyone, the older versions, I'm going to specify that, there was a page that showed a grindstone attached to the main quill. Surrounding that grindstone was a shield, of course, to protect the sparks, and the tool rest for your lathe was used. You balanced your tool, be it your lathe chisels, your regular chisels, or whatever it is you're sharpening, right there. Now, you can do this, but I know a few people, myself included, who probably would not recommend it. No. No. Well, let's fast forward into the future. The grindstone still is an option. Eventually, Shopsmith would come out with a grindstone and a housing for it to attach it to your Shopsmith, just like you did with the Power Tool Woodworking for Everyone version. You use your arbor that you use for datoing and and your routing and shaping. I had to remember it there for a second. You attach it, make sure it's all lined up, and the secondary attachment went onto your quill, much like the modern lower saw guard and dust collection system does. And there would be a place to rest your tool and adjust, and there would also be a piece at the top of this housing that's known as a spark arrestor. Sparks are still going to come out, but this way you could still prevent most of them from coming onto your clothing and catching your skin on fire. No, we don't want that in the shop, no. Now, this is very nice. I've seen this work, and it's real helpful. But then Shopsmith came out with a second version. There were guards, there were all the same things, except that tool rest was also at the top of the opening where the spark arrestor went. So the tool rest and the spark arrestor doubled. Why? The answer? The power station. The power station, when you hooked it on, actually put you in kind of a reverse direction, which is something nowadays you can actually do with the Power Pro, which is kind of neat. So they always put on the housing the arrow in which the stone has to turn. So this is the way Shopsmith is currently doing all of your sharpening. Hi, future me. Okay, let me make that a little bit clearer. I don't think I did. The arrow on the housing of that grinder. That was only on the older model. The newer model doesn't have the arrow because it's both directions that this thing allows to turn when you add it to the power station. Sorry, I made it sound like it was always there. Thing number 2. Okay. I left out the conical disc sander when I mentioned the disc sander as a way to sharpen. The conical disc sander has that little hump to it. And there's also a jig. When you use that jig, you can sharpen your planer knives as well as your jointer knives. This is a great system, and I hope to get it. Sorry I left it out. It was kind of one of those crazy things. Also, if you are someone who chooses to use your disc sander and you have the Velcro or hook and loop set up, do not sharpen your blades on that sandpaper. Okay? It's not I forget the exact reasoning, but they say if you have it right on there attached, not as a hook and loop or Velcro, whatever you want to use, that's the way to do it. No hook and loop for sharpening. Okay, back to past me. Now, would you believe me if I said, aside from your sanding options and a stone option, there was at one time a third option? And I tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, I was this close to getting one. What am I talking about? Well, Taiwanese company made wet-dry grinders, and multiple U.S. companies, Delta, Shopsmith, and I think the other one is Viking. I know it's not Grizzly. I thought it was, but I looked it up. It's not. They were able to put their name on this product. To find one of these old Shopsmith ones is exceedingly rare, and I found one. I saw it on Facebook Market, and when our donations from the GoFundMe came in, originally I wasn't going to do it, but then I went, ooh, the price is good, and I just got paid for the walking sticks that I just made. We got to do it. So I made the purchase. And some time went by, and the money hadn't been taken out of the bank. It's like, okay, we're waiting. I think it was like a day or two before the item was supposed to be an estimated delivery. I sent a message to the seller asking him, okay, is there a problem with the bank? Is something not coming through? Come to find out, Facebook Marketplace gave me the middle finger. The item, when I looked at it, said, ships to you. The owner of the item did not, I repeat, did not put that up. They did not have it as a shipped item. In fact, they didn't even have the ability to have money come in to their bank through Facebook Market. And I discussed this with the seller. They got back to me very quickly. I was quite pleased. And we went back and forth for a little while. He was very kind about this. Yeah, because he told me, it just sold today. And I'm like, no, I made this purchase. So we went back and forth. He was very kind. No, Shopsmith wet dry grinder was not available for shipping. He wasn't set up for it. He did apologize. I was ticked off about this. This frustrated me so much, ladies and gentlemen, to actually get these one of these wet dry grinders. Yes, I know I could go out and get something far better. Yes, I could probably find the Delta one, but it's the idea. It's a Shopsmith name. Well, can't win them all, I guess, huh? So I will have to look at other grinding options. If I want to do a wet grinder, I can always get a Tormek, or I can look at other forms, including the Shopsmith. What was I just talking about? So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's how that works with the grinder. I hope the audio is okay, ladies and gentlemen. If you're hearing rain in the background, because it's a very rainy day today, I was not anticipating it to be this bad, actually. We haven't gotten rain in a while here in California, so it's a very welcome sight and sound. Yeah, it's been at least since September, I think. I don't even remember. Well, before I go, aside from our shameless pitch of the GoFundMe and all that jazz, which thank you everyone who has contributed, next year we would have concluded... We would have concluded 2 years here on YouTube. Middle of December, it'll be 2 years online if you include our Facebook presence. Yes, you can find the Beggars Woodshop on Facebook. Did you know that? Well, I wanted to do something a little different. So, I'd like to ask you, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a Gmail account, you have a YouTube account which allows you to comment or even subscribe, and it's free. It's all free. And if you're a viewer of this program and you really like the content, I'd like you to leave a comment down below on this video and our December video when it comes out, asking questions. Questions about the shop, questions about Shopsmith, questions about things you've seen or other tool ideas and... Sorry. Colder day. But if you have any questions, leave them down below, and on December... See, I'm trying to remember the way the month goes here. Yeah, let's do that. When I check the messages on December 31st, or December 1st, whichever it is. Hold on. Sorry, folks, I gotta do a little calculating here. Let's see, Christmas Day is a Sunday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do. End of the month, I'll check it. And I'll take all those questions that you have asked from this video and December's video, and a few questions from other videos that we have put out. Why do I always say we? I'm working alone here. Hello. Well, you guys, I guess, help make it we, because you're subscribing, you're commenting, you're contributing. Okay. And for January's video, it will be nothing but Q&A. We'll do that. That'll make it a lot easier. I want to hear from you, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I've started to ramble here and there, so I think I better wrap this up before I go too chaotic with the rambling. So once again, if you like what you see, not just in this video, but our other videos, like, comment, subscribe, hit that little bell icon for notifications. If you wish to contribute financially, our GoFundMe campaign is down in the link below. Down in the link below? The link is down in the description below. I've got another video coming out in a few weeks, so stay tuned for that. And it'll be about our radio alarm saw behind me. If you wish to contribute tools or Shopsmith accessories and things that you think might help, please leave a comment down below. I will get back to you, and hopefully I will see you next time, right here on the Beggars Woodshop.